Hello boys, as I promised you, we will do more showcase with this build. This is Shrapnel Ballista build. I talked a lot about this. I have the build guide on my channel. Many of you already know it. So I did a transition from dexterity stacking to strength stacking. This is an expensive build, but it's a Swiss army knife, you know? You can use it in everything. So this can do simulacrums, this can do juiced maps, this can do Uber bosses, this can do sanctums. As you can know, I did over 100 sanctum runs. I got rich like a bitch. The gear I'm currently using mostly comes from sanctum runs. I did a lot of sanctum runs. I have plenty of currency. I don't care about it anymore. Look, I also have good corruption, good enchant, double corruptions in fact. This is best in slot with strength and +1 socketed gems. This is very expensive, boys, because of the strength rolls also, because we don't want with 60 strength, we want as much as possible. I don't want to show it off, but I need to say it's expensive because many new players try to make this build and they don't understand. You don't do this build unless you are rich. You start with Siege Ballista. I have on my channel there are two builds with ballistas. One is Siege Ballista, which I leak started with, and the other one is this one. Shrapnel Ballista. This is the best build I have ever played in this game for 5 years because it's a Swiss army knife. Some builds are specialized, you know, only for sanctum, only for the simulacrums, etc. This build can do everything. This build can do everything in a game, so it feels great. So if you are new and don't know about this build, I want to help you. You go here, go on my homepage, yeah, and let's pause this shit. Okay, you scroll down. And here you have it. This is the Uber Boss Destroyer. If you are new and have a few currency, start with this one, Siege Ballista. Also, here is my progress for this Trial of the Ancestors. So on day 3, I fully unlocked my Atlas. On day 3, everything unlocked, watchstones, etc. And on day 5, I fully completed my build with double corruptions and stuff like that. So if you want to get inspiration how to do this build, you can watch this, my progress from day 1 to day 5. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Also here you have all the explanation you need inside this video, or even the upgrades, everything. I included everything just for you. Okay, so boys, let's get into a simulacrum. For those who don't know what a simulacrum is, one moment. So simulacrum is a special invite that you get from Delirium. So you get splinters, okay? I think you've seen this from the Mirror of the Delirium. At the end, drop some splinters. When you have 300 splinters, it gives this, a simulacrum. This is very cheap at the moment, very, very cheap. 69, it's porno cheap. Okay, so this is very cheap, but you get, if you can do all 30 waves, you always make nice profit, like a really, really nice profit. Yeah, I made such profit, and you know, I have, I did a recording last night, but because it was 2 AM in the morning, I couldn't shout or speak into the microphone because I have neighbors. I live in a tiny flat, and my neighbors go crazy when I yell during the night, you know, and I had to shut up. So I won't do a voiceover. After this description, we get into the simulacrums. Also, I'll cut up the first, so there are 30 waves. The first 20 waves are very easy. Everyone can do them. So I'll just cut up that part because I don't want to speed them up, because some players are getting upset that I speed up videos. Again, I speed them up because I don't want you to get boring. Personally, I don't like to watch videos where it's very boring. For 50 minutes, what? If it's a section that you can speed up and it's not important, I will speed it up. No Speedy Gonzalez, boys. But because some of you will say, Mommy, POE guy speeds up his videos, you know, and the mother says, who the fuck is POE guy? Is he a drug lord? Mommy, no, go the fuck into the bathroom. 2 years penalty. I want to see you again. I don't want to see you again. You get the idea. Okay, so I will cut up that part and let's jump into it. So you will see wave 30 simulacrum with this build. Then we go into the field and you will make an idea if you want to make this build or not, which you will find on my channel. Okay, boys, let's go.
What drives you, exile? Is it justice? Revenge? Honor? No, it is power. We felt your deeds. felt their shockwaves ripple through the void. You have our attention. Now you must keep it. Your limits will be tested. The stars themselves will bear silent witness. How far will you beg before you break? Drives you, exile? Is it justice? Revenge? Honor? No. It is power. You have our attention. Now you must keep it. Your limits will be tested. The stars themselves will bear silent witness. How far will you beg before you break?
Exile has tested you, my brother. Now let's see what God has to say. I've dealt with far darker shadows than you, exile. I exiled an animal. Now you almost resemble a man, Garui. I offered the gift of exile, and you used it to reinvent yourself. I couldn't wish for a more potent instrument. It is woman's purpose to tempt and try the will of man. Welcome to the greatest of arenas, duelist. God is watching. You'd bite the master that called you here, witch? This world is an illusion, exile. It is time you saw what real sacrifice is. Touch of God! to do, my brother. Now let's see what God has to say. I've dealt with far darker shadows than you, exile. I exiled an animal. Now you almost resemble a man, Karui. I offered the gift of exile, and you used it to reinvent yourself. I couldn't wish for a more potent instrument. It is woman's purpose to tempt and try the will of man. Welcome to the greatest of arenas, duelist. God is watching. You'd bite the master that called you here, witch? This world is an illusion, exile. It is time you saw what real sacrifice is. The touch of God!
Okay, boys, let's do something hard, boys. So as you can see, I have here invitation the feared. Let's do it. First, we need to roll it with some quantity because we want to get loot. That's why we do it. Let's see something with a lot of quantity, you know? More. No. You know, I don't want the bosses to have a lot of life. Ah, who cares? Whatever. Good quantity. This one looks horrible. This one looks... you know, I kinda wanna do... Let's do this one. It has 87 item quantity. It's nice. If we fail it, we blame it on the cat. Which I don't have a cat. Okay, so we put some this to identify the items. And we're ready. As I told you, Shrapnel Ballista, it's a very solid build. So this is Shrapnel Ballista. The items are very expensive. Look at little. The corruption and these are very expensive items. Trust me. Even the boots. The boots are expensive. Okay? And I'm telling you this not to show off. I'm telling you this just to know. Because I've seen a couple of you wanting to make this build, but they don't understand that it is very expensive. So go make your Siege Ballista, go make some divines, and after you get rich, you make this build, okay? Now, I'll showcase this, the Feared. The Feared is one of the hardest Maven invitation. But let's do it. As you can see, I rolled deadly modifiers, so everything here is deadly. I need to find Aziri, because she is very deadly. Okay, so we need to nuke her down. Okay. Yeah. 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 Fuck your shadow. Oi, 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 oi. We got this. We killed Atsiri, so no problem. I'm curious what we get for loot. I want to get 3 mirrors. Okay. No problem, no problem. I'm warming up, you know. I'm warming. I don't have my flask. My cold flask. No, bitch, leave me alone. No. Okay, let's check the loot. Oh, we got bottle plate. Nice. We got this. We got this. This is shit. We got a Val mask. Okay, we got a nice loot. Okay, so Battle Fade should be worth a lot. The rolls are okay. Rolls are okay. So this is 4 divines. 4 divines here. We made here this one divine. These 2 are 40 kills. Now let's Val Orb this shit. Nah, bad. This? Bad.